What's up, YouTube? Gonna do a little video here today. Black Friday, Cyber Monday, crazy deals going on. I couldn't help myself and picked up a couple tools for my aspiring wood shop. So I looked at Grizzly Industrial, and I got a fairly basic shop: table saw, miter saw, obviously drills, drivers. But I'd like to get into some other projects. I get inspired by a lot of you guys on YouTube. You woodworking enthusiasts and professionals. I'm definitely an amateur, but I want to expand and try some different things. And I was kind of in the market for a drill press, maybe a bandsaw, maybe a joiner. So Grizzly Industrial, I got that email alert, and they had a great week. Post Black Friday, they had some deals going on all week. So I actually picked up a little baby benchtop bandsaw and a little baby 9-inch drill press. So those are more than adequate for me. I have a single car garage shop. Like I said, it's not where I want it to be, but I'll show you. We're a little cramped for space. I basically have a workbench I built. Just a few cabinets, obviously a clamp rack. I got my drill stand, couple cheap cabinets I built. There's my miter saw. I got the DeWalt. Just a shelf I made just for some paints and stains and whatnot. Obviously the back you'll see is a little bit of a conglomerate. We got the Kubota, which typically if I'm doing any kind of project, I'll stick that in the driveway. But got the fishing rods, got the fuel cans, the outdoor stuff, the golf clubs, the baby stroller. We got a lot going on here, gardening tools. But eventually I want to get a shed, possibly build one. And maybe we'll do, maybe we'll kind of have the tractor in there and, the landscaping tools and whatnot. And I'd like to dedicate this space just to be, a dedicated wood shop. So I got some plans for that. So we'll see. Definitely if that's something I get involved in, I'll try to record that via video and maybe share that with you guys. So like I said, got some plans. A lot of the woodworking channels I follow, no one specific, but they get some pretty cool shops. I got a little shop envy. So but anyway, I'm going to lift up these boxes here. Let me take another swig. So right here, I don't know which one we have. Oh, poor UPS guy. So we're going to unbox this. Maybe not put it together, but we're at least going to unbox it. So this is a pretty hefty box. We got the Grizzly 8-inch benchtop drill press. Like I said, really all I need. I'm kind of that. I splurged on my miter saw. That was pretty expensive. I have a fairly basic. I got the Ryobi just job site table saw, but it works fine. Obviously, I'd like to upgrade that down the road if I have some more space for, a bigger cabinet saw. But hey, you got to start somewhere, right? So we're gonna pop this bad boy open. Hopefully, you guys can see this. Again, I love a good product unboxing. There was a few videos on this drill press. Not much, so I'd like to get a little bit more in depth if I could. So again, this is the 8-inch benchtop drill press. This thing was going for, I want to say $150, maybe everyday price. Amazon's kind of the go-to, obviously, as far as pricing is concerned. But I looked at that, and then I actually, like I said, I saw the special, specials, the cyber specials going on that week, and this bad boy was around $100, and I found a promo code, and I got it even a little bit cheaper. I think out the door was shipping, which was obviously a little bit expensive, being a heavier item. $110, $115. So we'll see what we get for $115. Got a manual here. Looks like this is mostly cast iron. This looks like the base. This looks like the base. This is cast iron, pretty heavy. Don't know my drill press lingo. These look like the the crank handles, whatever you want to call it. Put that in. This looks like a collar. I think this might be for some sort of a shroud that goes over the drill chuck. Put that there. This looks like that collar that goes, the safety collar that goes in where I just talked about in the chuck. And we have the base here. I don't know if this is stainless. Not real heavy. It looks like this is cast iron. This is pretty oiled up, so that's going to tell me maybe this will rust a little easy, so we'll have to keep that in mind. But feels solid. Definitely not some thin aluminum. What do we got here? Hopefully, like I said, you guys can see this. Looks like we got the drill chuck there. Looks like it's packed in some oil. We got the chuck key. Put that down. Looks like we have the drill press table again. Pretty solid cast iron. Definitely packed with lube. Looks like this just tightens around that. I'm assuming this sits on here and you can just sort of manually adjust it up and down. Yep, put that down. Again, for being a small unit here, small lubed up unit, feels pretty solid. Now we're going to take the motor out. So it looks like this is it. Oh, this is definitely the heaviest part right here, the motor. Looks like that's it. We'll show this off. This is very solid. The housing feels like maybe like a tin. Some cast iron here. Just says again, so you guys know the specific model. I'll pull that apart and show that to the camera as well. Grizzly 8-inch model G0925 benchtop drill press. Again, this feels really solid. Looks like we have that safety sort of stop there. That's got a nice action to it. Looks pretty easy to put together. We're not going to put that together today. So I actually want to unbox the other impulse buy I picked up. We'll put these together probably off camera. Maybe I'll make a video of first impressions when I try it out and use it. You know, drill press, obviously a little bit more of a, I'm no professional, I'm definitely an amateur, but I like to look at buying tools, especially on a good deal, you know, as an excuse to sort of branch out and try some different skills. Now obviously at this price, you know, you gotta sort of join the masses and take advantage of these tool deals. I mean, I pretty much bought, you know, I kind of run 20 watt, 20 volt DeWalt tools. I got some 12s in there too, but you know, I have a not shown here circular saw. I actually have that little mini chainsaw, and it's just, you know, you got to get this stuff when it's on sale. It's just, they'll kill you with just everyday prices. So, you know, like I said, I'm an impulse buyer. Saw these couple items on sale. There's actually a couple other things I was looking at. They had a joiner. They had a dust collection unit, which definitely, if I take this garage over like I plan to, just for woodworking, I'm going to get into that because it's a mess. Might look into getting something like that, but I figured for these two, again, the drill press and the bandsaw, kind of couldn't go wrong with the price. So let's lift this other box up here. Oh, pretty heavy too. Here's what we got here. We got the Grizzly 9-inch benchtop bandsaw. If you want to know why I went Grizzly, I don't know. I mean, I've heard of them. Never had any experience with their tools before. I know these are probably in the lower end. I assume they're probably made in China, but you know, they got good reviews. I definitely use Amazon, you know, the website for reviews, and obviously YouTube's kind of my go-to for any sort of tool or product review. So I appreciate everyone that puts out those kind of videos. And I, you know, like I said, I'm trying to kind of do the same thing and paying it forward myself here in case someone else is in the market for one of these two. So let's see if we can pull some parts out here. I'm actually going to put this back on the ground so I don't run out of space. Pretty heavy box. This one's got to be 50 or 60 pounds. So this looks like the saw table. I don't know, some sort of a tin, smooth surface. Have a little bit of a rule here. This looks like, I don't know what you'd call it, a bevel gauge, I guess. Looks like it goes up to 45-degree angle cuts. I don't know if I'll be using that with this. Kind of got this bandsaw more for, you know, maybe getting into some angled cuts on some different items, or, you know, maybe making some wooden utensils, or maybe some toys for my kid, you know, something along those lines, something a little bit more artistic, I guess. This thing looks a little chintzy, but they describe this as, I don't know, I've never really had much experience with a drill press, so I don't know if there's a necessity for one or how it even works, but this is like a little air hose. I think you can sort of adjust. It's definitely very articulate. I think it blows away sawdust while you're working, so maybe it could come in handy, but I know that was a little gimmick they threw in there. Like just some hardware here. Hardware. Looks like our fence. I mean, nothing too heavy duty, just aluminum. See how that works. Okay, this looks, let's show you guys. This looks pretty well put together, which is awesome. Looks like it's pretty much one piece in there. So put this back in. Pull this out. Looks like we got a miter gauge here. Put that up there. Oh, this is definitely solid. Okay. Looks like that's it for that box. Take those out of the way. Okay. Flip this bad boy around. This is pretty heavy. I'd say it's a little bit smaller than what I expected. I've never heard that before. So this is the model, again, 9-inch benchtop bandsaw. Model G080. 3Z. This is another little gimmicky thing I saw. Maybe not a gimmick, maybe it'll be useful. My garage, as you can see, is pretty dark. I gotta work on the lighting in here. Thinking about, I have one of those let's see, I don't know if that'll come up in the camera, one of those bright, sort of made for TV, you know, adjustable, 3-angled, you know, LED lights you just screw in like a light bulb. It lights up pretty good. Obviously my garage door opener kind of gets in the way. I do have one of these $15 LED shop lights that are honestly bright as hell. Not real expensive. I think what I'm going to do is put one of those, I'm not sure, those AC adapter screw-in deals into that fixture up there, and maybe buy a couple of these and run them on either side of that light, and that'll definitely brighten things up. But anyway, we'll get back to business here. So again, the 9-inch bandsaw, it feels pretty solid. Looks like really all I have to do is put the fence on. This comes with a blade. I know nothing about bandsaw blades. I'm assuming thinner you could do a little bit more accurate, fine cuts. I mean, this obviously isn't for milling lumber or anything like that, or at least that's not what I got it for. They have some bigger standalone units for that, but again, I just wanted something to put on a countertop. Show you guys the other side. There's the motor. Just a 3-prong plug. Looks like we got a dust port down here, which is pretty cool. Again, I got to work on the dust collection. Just some plastic knobs, nothing too crazy. Again, this is one of the other little gimmicks I'll show you guys. Again, this and that hose sort of were described as, I think, upgrades to their previous model, which, you know, Grizzly described their previous model as, you know, being an award-winning unit that they didn't really need, you know, quote, they didn't really need to fix, but they did. So they added this LED light, work light. Again, it's pretty articulate. Kind of articulate. I don't know. We'll see how this works. Doesn't really want to turn that way. Oh, there we go. Like that works. Just got a little switch on there. It looks like if you really want to get some light on your work while you're doing some fine cutting there, this will maybe angle down. I don't know. I'm not real impressed with it so far, but we'll see how it works. I guess if it's bright, it's going to do its job. So that's the 9-inch bandsaw. Got a carry handle here. I'm going to find some room for it. I don't like to keep taking tools and putting them away and bringing them back up. I just want to find a dedicated spot for it. So again, when I do this sort of shop makeover, we'll probably find a permanent home for that, maybe next to the drill press, and see what we can do. But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Just wanted to give you a quick overview and unboxing of these two. Again, this one, the bandsaw, seems pretty much 90% put together. Drill press, I got a few things to do, but got some directions here, you know. Oh, that's the wrong directions. Got some directions here for the drill press, but hey, who needs them? You know what I mean? I mean, I need them. Put those back, yeah. So yeah, we'll put these together. Maybe we'll do another quick video on just initial first use, how they run. And we'll see. Gonna be a little tough to find room for them right now, but we'll get some cuts going on and see what they do. I definitely want to get just doing some initial research and some videos out there for the drill press. Again, I want to find a dedicated home for it. I'm definitely going to upgrade the working surface because, as you see, this isn't much to work with. I know a lot of guys did some post-fabricated or fabricated some sort of, you know, plywood. Some guys use T-tracks, just a table extension or just to expand on a little bit. Some guys built a little bit of a better fence. So I might get into something like that. I don't have any bits for that. I just have my bits for my handheld drills. I'd like to get a Forstner bit set. You know, we'll see how Christmas treats me this year. Maybe we'll get a few gift cards to pick some of those up with. But the bandsaw, like I said, I don't know. We're just gonna play around a little bit. And oh, the bandsaw price, I think on Amazon, I want to say, and like I said, Amazon's the go-to. You know, they're the beast. But I want to say in the $300 range. But Grizzly had this for, I want to say $240. And then I also had a promo code for that. It was 5% off. If you guys are in the market for buying either one of these and you go to the website, I think initially they throw you, you know, one of those, give us your email, we'll send you a promo code. So I had a promo code I used for the drill press. Tried to use it for the bandsaw, it didn't work. I mean, 5% is 5%. So I had a buddy of mine just set up an email and get me another code. So hey, $5 or 5% off of this is, you know, you're saving $15 or so. So I say go for that if you guys are in the market for it. But yeah, this is what they look like if you're curious. So 9-inch bandsaw, I think 8-inch drill press. So that's what it's going to look like done and set up. Again, they both feel really solid. We'll see how the motors run, see how loud they are. You know, we'll have to check out the dust collection on them, but we'll get these set up and leave that for another video. Thanks. Peace.